Rent's too high, city's too woke, maybe your neighbors are just annoying as hell. Have no fear. Places, cities, towns across this fine nation are now paying people to move.
That is right. Towns across 15 states are enticing remote workers by offering thousands of dollars and perks, including gym memberships and concert tickets like Noblesville in Indiana.
The town has brought in more than 250 residents through the worker relocation platform, Make My Move. The city projecting nearly $38 million in economic growth over the next 5 years from this program. Those in the program averaging $80,000 in wages.
Brandon Speece got paid $5,000 to move from Texas to Noblesville, Indiana. He joins us now, along with the town's mayor, Chris Jensen. It's great to have you both. And Brandon, I will start with you. Incentives are nice, but some of these incentives, $5,000 or $10,000, that's not going to sustain you forever. So there's got to be more that drew you to make this move. What was it?
Right. So I'm originally from Indiana, so it was really good to have this opportunity to move back and be closer to all of my family.
Mayor, I don't think that this pitch is hard for a place like Noblesville. I just bought a house not long ago in Cincinnati and got no money. Cincinnati's not, I mean, Ohio's not giving out money. But the amount, real estate is very inexpensive compared to the, like, Texas and coastal areas. And the folks are wonderful. Mayor?
Yeah, well, exactly. You're doing a heck of a job selling this for me. You know, this is, first of all, welcome and hello from America's hometown of Noblesville. It isn't hard to sell when folks get here. You know, we have a low cost of living, low taxes, great schools, solid infrastructure. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of extra incentive to help tell that story. And that's exactly what this program's about. And that's why we have the Brandons of the world back here returning a strong ROI for our taxpayers with this program.
And ROI is really important here, because that was what I was going to ask you, how you fund the program to be able to do this. Obviously, you want to bring people in, you want the strongest workforce possible, and you have a lot to offer, but where do you get the seed money to start the program?
Yeah, listen, I think our state and probably many Midwestern states' biggest existential threat that we face is population growth and skilled population growth. So we were able to partner with our state through the IEDC, the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, for some matching dollars to put some incentives in place. And you see the numbers on your screen. And those 253 workers are not only just bringing their job with them, they're bringing their high wage with them. They're purchasing homes at an average of about $500,000 in our community, and they're returning nearly $40 million back into our economy in the next 5 years. So a little seed investment from the city of Noblesville goes a long way to help build the pipeline of talent that we have to have here in Indiana.
Brandon, you said you grew up in Indiana. You made the move back home. But what about you convincing, like, your friends from Texas who maybe aren't from Indiana to make the move up north and back to the Midwest? Is that a possibility? Because these smaller towns do need, they need people to live there. They need the vibrancy of a bigger population and the money.
Yeah, absolutely. So I moved to Texas for a job from college. So I worked with a lot of people that were also transplants out of college for work. So when they all heard about the incentives and offers I was given just to be moving, especially when you're younger and you don't have the roots or, you know, kids or something that might adjust on decisions you might make, it's very attractive for especially younger people who might have a business degree or a engineering degree. Yeah,
and times have really changed. It's become so competitive and difficult to live in some of these big coastal cities. New York, for example, is one where it is so expensive that it's really tough to make it. The offer that you're giving, Mayor, the incentives that you're offering people sound attractive for people who are saying, you know what, I'm going to throw the old playbook out and I'm going to do this a new way and start over somewhere in Indiana, a new place for me, and just lay some roots there. How much do you expect this program to grow over time?
Well, again, I think not only are people throwing the playbook out, I think communities have to throw the playbook out. We have to think outside of the box when it comes to a talent attraction. Again, we've seen a 90% retention rate of those who have moved to Noblesville stay here. So with these kind of ROI numbers, the sky's the limit. We have to continue to grow our population base. We have a great product to sell. And this program isn't just about some cash incentives to help with moving costs, but we get folks signed up with the chamber, for example, playing golf in our golf courses, get them to our farmers market. We want them ingrained in the community because we want them to stay here long term. And then I need Brandon to bring all of his friends back here too, to continue to lift up the population in Noblesville.
Well, I'm sure he will.
And I'll tell you one thing. There's a website called Circa Old Houses. And if you can find a mansion fully restored for $500,000 in Indiana. Blow your socks off.
Yeah, you can't get that here.
And it would cost you $3 million for that house anywhere else.
And
So
I'll buy you a cup of coffee when you get here.
Okay, deal.
Chris Jensen, ready to Speece. Great to see both of you.